What's happening, Hoodlum gang? Welcome back to my channel. This your boy Hoodie from the Hood, aka your friend from that big old N. And before we get started, if you're new to the channel, I want you to do two things. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, put yourself on to the Hoodlum gang. Therefore, every time I drop this here content, you can partake in a timely manner. I'm not gonna waste too much time, man. You know how I feel about, I wouldn't say wasting my break, because any time that I get a chance to chop it up with y'all, it's a good time. But I got other things to do. But it's been about 3-4 days since my last video, and ironically, it kind of ties into that, because I was going to talk about the Baby Stone Gorillas the other day, and then that's when I seen Spider Loc live, and then I went left and decided to make a video about that. But like I said, it ties in, because ironically today I seen Spider Loc touching on the Baby Stone Gorillas on No Jumper. I also seen the homie I Am Cripp talking about it, but this is something that I want to talk about the other day. But this was regarding when they was at court and got into it with somebody. So I'm gonna touch on that real fast, and then we're gonna move on to T-Rell and the No Jumper interview. I guess that was at court. I don't know if this was a week or two ago or however long it was. It was for sure when I had COVID. That was about 2 weeks ago. And I guess they was in court, and somebody caught them lacking. Somebody that's not friendly towards them, and vice versa. Now, what I seen was he was calling them out for the fade or whatever the case. This was inside the court building. He pulled out his phone, started recording, talking about, can he get a fade? Now, hey man, I understand this new era. I'm not that old, homie, but I'm old enough to know that this new era ain't for me. For one, I'm not pulling out my phone. Yeah, I'm just not pulling out my phone, homie. Definitely not in no courthouse. You trying to get a fade? Obviously not in the courthouse, but you trying to get them to agree to a fade in the courthouse. And then it fast forwards to outside, and he's still saying, can I get that fade? And they kind of walking fast. Then I think the nigga name is P4. He stop and say, on B's, I got, I don't know, Blick or Billy or whatever he used. But I mean, I have never been to a courthouse out there, and definitely don't plan on going to one. I don't know how they courthouse work, but out here, you not going inside the courthouse with no thing. It's metal detectors. You got to walk through. You got to take everything off and put it in a little X-ray thing and send it through. So I don't know if he had it stashed outside and he went and grabbed it, and then he said that. I still think homeboy would have seen that, because he obviously followed them outside, or he was waiting outside for him, or whatever the case was. So I don't know where he got a Blick or a Billy or whatever. Wherever he got that, I don't know how he got that when he just came out the courthouse. And that's what he said. Nigga, you just came from court. Shut your bitch ass up. Also, it looked like the nigga pants was kind of sagging, and his shirt was kind of tight, so I don't know where he was hiding on that. But anyways, homie, yeah, like I said, that's crazy right there. I don't know what happened after that. I don't know if they squabbled up or whatever the case was, but yeah, was he pump faking? Talking about he had something and he just came out the courthouse and had to walk through a metal detector? I don't know. Anyways, fast forward to the No Jumper thing. They on there with T-Rell, and I think he had talked to them about they dissing. I guess he basically said they starting to move away from dissing on their new stuff. But they're young niggas and they seem to be active, so you got to expect that from people like that. I was just more so confused with T-Rell's position on it. Don't know T-Rell. He seemed like a cool nigga, you know what I mean? But I'm kind of confused as to, for one, he was talking about, okay, yeah, they was dissing in their music, but their music was hard. Now, you the same dude who said you wouldn't go back to No Jumper if C-Mac came up there because of how disrespectful C-Mac has been. Obviously, he did say something specifically towards Cuz. He had already been up there, you know, dissing. You know how C-Mac get down. But them dudes is in the same boat, homie. Now, I know what some of y'all gonna say. Oh, well, they don't beef with each other and whatever. Bro, T-Rell still a Crip. He's still a Crip, homie. I know what type of Crip he is, but I really don't know what type of Crip would think that that shit is cool to not only be listening to that type of music where they cracking your ears constantly. And this goes for the niggas that been getting on songs because too. With them too, rapping with them niggas. And it doesn't matter if they didn't do it on the song that you own. When they say that, bro, they dissing all Crips, homie. It's not like they specifically said a certain hood. Nigga, they dissing everybody when they say that word, homie. So, for you to sit down and interview them, but you don't want C-Mac to come back up there, then you talking about their music. Now listen, homie, can there be music that's good music, even though it's a little disrespectful? Of course, I'm not going to sit up here and be biased. Am I going to be sitting there slapping that shit? Not necessarily. No, I might listen to it just to see what they said. You are looking at a nigga who listened to Banging on Wax. And when I say listen to Banging on Wax, I mean both sides, homie. But also, that was 30 years ago, homie. That was a long time ago. That was before my era. I was 4 or 5 when that came out. But as far as some young niggas nowadays dissing in their songs, and you think I'm finna bump that shit? No, I'm not bumping that shit. Now, I think P4 has said that it was a video of, he said it was an enemy singing the lyrics word for word, and he said the word. And he's referring to the video of Dodie 6. He was on live, and he was singing that shit like when it first came out, when they first started blowing up, and he did say even a derogatory word. Now, like I said, I'm not from this young generation, so, I mean, I don't know. But he right about that, homie. But even when he said it, he kind of said it again in front of T-Rell. And it's just like, what's up with your Crippin, homie? What's up with your Crippin to where not only is you interviewing these niggas, bumping their music and they cracking ears, and then the nigga said it in front of you, even though he kind of tried to stop himself, but he said it, homie. I don't know, homie. I don't understand what's up with niggas, homie. I know you in the entertainment business, and I know that this is content for you, but I'm sorry, homie. They would have had to have somebody else sit down and interview them niggas. It couldn't have been me. Like I said, I know where T-Rell is from, but, nigga, you got a little bit too much of that in your Crippin'. You still a Crip, homie. And I just can't imagine how a nigga would be cool with a nigga from the other side saying that within his presence, homie, or in the music back to back, and you talking about that shit hard. But like I said, this ain't no personal thing. I don't know T-Rell. He seemed like a cool nigga, but man, you got to get it together, homie. Especially if every word that come out of your mouth is cuz. You know what I mean? You can't pick and choose on who can come up there and be disrespectful and who can't. Maybe you can, homie. I don't work there. But anyways, it's your boy Hoodie from the hood, aka your friend from that big old end. I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy the rest of my break. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day, and let me know in the comments what y'all think.